Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome to Devil's Landing Week 13. It's Aganos versus Riptor time. 2 times today. Lots of Riptor versus Aganos. Today, I am your host, Medifrag, and I am joined by the lovely...
Yeah, the juggle addict himself, Soundy. Hi, hello. How's it going? Oh, today we have some unhuman action. Or inhuman, rather. Can't wait. First time we actually have the same exact matchup played twice. Which is, well, it's definitely an opportunity. It might seem boring, but I found it absolutely interesting because we will see how this matchup plays. Unlike an average player level, I don't really know how well Maniac and Unprecedented Studios play. However, after that, we will definitely see some top player action.
Yeah, exactly.
And how do you feel about that?
Letalis and Keith, very high-profile players, well-known tournament players. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really, really exciting. I mean, on one hand, I mean, even if those 4 players had an equal skill level, we'd still probably see a very high difference in match quality, and also, you know, maybe not really straight up match quality, but different approaches to different to the same matchup, which is always interesting because I mean, Killer Instinct is a game that allows for very different approaches, even in the same
Allows for versatility, definitely.
Exactly.
In a way.
And this time it's more amplified by the experience gap.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see how I would assume, you know, a mid-level player like Mandrill and Unprecedented Studios play like, and how very high-level players play
Are
like.
we about to begin? Oh, all right. Unqueue, guys.
No.
Don't.
Okay.
And the first set is on the way.
The first set should be soon on the way.
Definitely.
Our camera team is on the way. Yes! We got it.
This matchup, it's awful for Aganos, definitely. Riptor has plenty of great heavies, like burst, like devastate that armor. You usually think, alright, Aganos like changes the game plan, how the game actually plays out, and it's interesting that a character completely changes the game rules. However, it's not one-sided. It's not that. It's not awful experience. I actually find it really endearing that we can play this game differently. However, to Aganos' demise, Riptor is plenty prepared for this.
Yes, Riptor has plenty of normal and special moves that hit multiple times, and hitting multiple times is really, really good against Aganos' armor.
So what happened?
No. Oh no. Oh no.
So Studios is out. Trust me, guys, it's really fantastic because it's not me. Because that was the main fear of today's stream. Like this stream, this edition, we have the, what's it called? The European Extreme.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to hell, everybody, where in any possible frame a disconnect can occur.
Killer Instinct's netcode is quite amazing. It's really well handled as long as 2 players stay alone. Because as soon as you put a spectator into the mix, and especially if that spectator is from Europe, I mean, then you're in. Then you've really done it. Then you have angered the netcode gods. and suddenly at their mercy. The disconnect, it can happen at any time. And hopefully it won't at critical times. I mean, in the last few weeks, we had a few problems, but it mostly went smoothly. So I'm sure this is only one of very few blunders we'll have today.
Yeah, I was supposed to record non-commentary gameplay a few weeks ago, and after a few attempts, I just went to bed because Lobby decided. But it's not this time. Not this time. You'll record it maybe later, maybe other set, but not today. Oh god.
Yeah. So how's the situation with Unprecedented? He's okay. So Arzu just said that he is having a hard time reconnecting to the lobby. It seems we might have to redo the lobby all over again. Soundy, maybe we can try. Maybe you should host this time.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the greatest idea ever. That's not going to end poorly.
I mean,
right? If you want to, sure.
I mean, at the moment, I had hosted the lobby, and it didn't end well. So maybe
all right,
we have more luck with your lobby.
Let's give it a try. So guys, I'm abandoning this team. The lobby, what's it gonna be about? So it's 5 people, performance fail, and I believe the name will be
serious competitors.
Exactly. So I will create it in a second. Hello, Steer Crazy. Happy for you to be able to catch a stream. All right, serious competitors, only 5, and fail on it.
Okay, we will be right back. Our camera team has to take a small break. It's really only a very small. Stay tuned. And we are back.
Exactly.
Okay,
a new lobby. Right, go on.
Yeah, our competitors will be there shortly. The new lobby is set up, and hopefully it will go more smoothly this time around. I mean, if it still won't work, then what shall we do? Because the missing link right now, the one who has the issues, seems to be UnprecedentedStudios. I mean, we might just have to swap. We might just have to swap the matchup, so to speak. so that Letalis and Keith are being cast first until Unprecedented. Yes, actually. Okay, Studios is in there right now. Okay.
So I think we will go with this set of players for now. Like, I hope we won't have any more problems. So a bit of an addendum, like a bit of knowledge regarding those players. I know that Unprecedented Studios is like a dedicated Aganos player. Oh, and he just left.
That is not a very good sign. He just left the lobby. It really might seem that Unprecedented has problems with connecting to Soundy. Unprecedented, if you're hearing us, can you tell us if you're seeing Soundy or me, for the fact, in the lobby, me, Medifrag? Can you see any one of us? Because usually, if a disconnect like that occurs, it means that you can't see one or more persons in the lobby.
Has the Europe ruined your day? That's the question. All right, everyone's in, guys. This might actually work.
Okay. I mean, no, for me not. For me, not everyone is in.
Oh.
For me, just Mandrill is in, and not
Maniac.
Yeah, Mandrill is in, but not Unprecedented. That.
I believe that this lobby is borked as well. And yeah, Unprecedented Studios has just left.
We can't see it. Yeah, I can't see you and you can't see me. So this time, okay.
All right, so we're going to ping pong. We're going to do the ping pong strat. I think Maddie will now host
I mean, maybe at this point we should try a US hosted lobby. When should, yeah. Okay, now I can see him. Now I can see him. We can see
everyone is in. Everyone, queue up, guys.
Maybe by some miracle.
We're in character select screen, guys. We have already been here. It is not like an undiscovered territory.
Yes.
But the next half a minute will be crucial. So everyone, give us your energy.
Pay respect to the Keats.
Oh, I haven't expected that.
I don't know. Maybe
they're picking a stage. They picked the cursed one.
We've already been here. Okay. We actually see the characters on screen. That is a good sign. We have a loading screen. That is another good sign.
Yeah, the logo is spinning.
If we can get past the first few hits, then I believe we should be good.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Come on.
Aganos, the big, chunky boulder and metal boy. Look at him. He's ready to smash.
And Riptor, the fire lady, comes in. Oh my god,
we're actually ready. Action is happening. No connection issues so far. Maniac tries to get in, but still really feeling it out.
He goes in and out.
I believe they're testing out the connection, I believe it seems first. Okay, big heavy break.
He's broken. Yeah.
Oh.
Can do those.
Now Aganos is out of armor.
Exactly.
And now it's so difficult for him to get out, because once Riptor is in, and this... there was a small lag. Was it for you too, Sounded?
Oh. You know what? The thing is, I'm so used to this kind of lag.
I was disconnected. I'm not sure if this game is still going on for you guys, but...
So, I can see what's on the screen. So guess I'll commentate from now on. Mandrill Maniac trying to do some juggle with Clever Girl. And I got the full screen run into grab. And the Shadow beaten by Heavy. First life back goes to Mandrill Maniac. And the air-to-air keeps Aganos in check. However, great Shadow counter on Unprecedented Studios, and this life bar is going to end 3 chunks on board.
Yes. Having 3 or more chunks is really important in this matchup, I feel like, because it means that Aganos can just tank her flames.
Oh, the sweep just went through a Shadow. It's real weird because I think that both of those characters, like by design, try to stay as close as possible. But those 2 players really like to run away. Oh! The mix-up completely shut down by a Superman punch. Alright, Unprecedented Studios. I don't know how he does it.
He just keeping Riptor in check. Really well done.
And he died, sadly. The first game goes to Mandrill Maniac, who clutches it out.
Just YOLO, full screen, shadow charge. Sometimes it works, especially, you know, if the opponent has some very high recovery buttons like clubs.
Mehdi, are you watching the stream or?
I'm currently watching the stream.
And somehow back
yeah, I was disconnected from the lobby.
You can't reconnect.
Not yet. It does take a while.
Alright, so I'll try to send an invite so that I haven't thought about it earlier. Alright, the invite is sent. Maybe you'll be able to get it on for game 3, because game 2, the character select screen is already up.
Yes. Yeah,
going on.
It is a bit unfortunate.
Wow. The first game goes to Riptor. Matchup-wise, I guess that's what's to be expected. However, it was dangerous. Mandrill Maniac in danger. This is going to be... If it keeps going at this pace, life bar-wise, we're up for a treat.
Yeah, very close matches. Usually matches in Devil's Landing are surprisingly one-sided. Maybe not the entire match. Maybe it goes, 7-3, 7-4, or something like that. But something like a 7-6 is very rare. And usually the matches themselves are much more swingy. They're much more one-sided.
Unprecedented keeping Riptor in check using his really long buttons. However, he gets punished for trying to pick up a chunk.
Yeah, you can't just gather chunks like that in the open while Riptor has free reign.
Oh, he tried to go for the cross up. However, he did it a bit too early. Heavy is breaking, probably Yamakan. What was the name of it? Are we going to see a shadow counter? Not. However, it still works. Right.
Oh my god.
We're going to get popped. Yes. The unescapable grab. And Maniac whips his grab and gets punished for it. A lot of jabs. Ooh, oh. So I don't know, Mehdi, if you can see this.
Yes, I have seen it.
Oh my god. Oh, sadly, Superman punch a bit too late. The idea was, I think it was alright, but a bit too late. Reaction-wise. And the whiff counter breaker followed with counter breaker on the other side. And why would you do that? Oh, Mandrill Maniac decides to take a bit more than he can take.
Yes, I just saw it. That is usually only something that you do if you think that your opponent thinks that you're a bit of a noob.
We just saw a wall with an invitation. Like, guys, I can't even talk. What? And we grab, punishing the mix-up, dead.
I'm really not quite sure why Mandrill chose to do a Shadow Shoulder charge there. You know, just because the wall was beside him. There's really no reason to judge in like that. I mean, Aganos, you can't really whiff punish Aganos at that range because all of his whiff punishable buttons are in your range. Yeah, you have to be a bit more patient there. You have to maybe... I mean, Aganos really wants that wall, right? So...
Guys, score is 1-1. We have both commentators on board.
Yes,
let's keep the second in.
I just really hope I'm not suddenly kicked again.
Alright, we're going to be game 3. Oh, Frank, shut up, you're watching the stream. Why aren't you commentating? Come on. Well, we are happy to be able to commentate with Maddie, but I'm not going to.
Our production team is telling us to do morally questionable things.
Yeah, some despicable, disgusting, and deplorable actions.
I mean, in our pure stream, everybody respects each other. Naturally. And we have some zoning going on. Aganos still at 2 chunks. Using those 2 chunks as a resource is really important. He didn't get anything off of that low chunk. No, getting thrown isn't all that bad. You still get to keep the chunk.
Oh, I really like this counter break attempt. Maniac seemed to go for Yamakans often.
And oh my god, that was devastating.
Yeah.
That
whiff just shredded.
Oh
guys, have you seen that? Oh my god!
I didn't even know that on armor, the Superman punch hits 5 times. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And Maniac shreds the armor off, finishes up the life bar, basically the best possible scenario for him.
And
have you seen that from him?
Yeah, Aganos only at 1 chunk. Oh, that was
not
a good jump.
Idea.
A normal jump would have sufficed. He would have been safe. Oh, he really likes to tumble around. But against Aganos,
I'm happy you know the names of those moves because I'm completely in the dark here.
I don't even know if Aganos might just be tall enough for Riptor's cross-up tumble to just go on the front anyways. That was a bad shadow tumble. That is really unfortunate. Both opponents, both competitors, they are quite equal. But Maniac a bit too timid. Letting Aganos chunk up, and as a result, he has a wall in his back.
Maniac.
That's really scary. And that was such a good reaction on the dasher, but it was too late. My goodness.
Maniac baited out the punch, has him, reading him like a book, and gets grabbed on instant activation. The counter instant activation, he can probably... Alright, so those instincts, the pair of those instincts are interesting as both characters get like access to those long range.
No, absolutely
pokes.
Massive range. But that is it. Maniac. Okay, I was just kicked again. Is that a match for you? Okay, the match was over for you guys as well. I'm going to leave the... Okay, if anybody can hear me, don't queue up. I'm going to leave the lobby and join again. If we
can. Right, so I send you an invite. However, there's like 1 second left.
Maybe I can still get... okay.
It's a bit too late, Maddie. Alright, you know what? To like maybe move the burden for the next set, you're going to make the lobby. and I will be disconnected.
No, it is.
And
it
just
is fine. It is fine.
and just speak out of my butt.
I mean,
about what's going on.
I have the feeling that it might just be my internet connection, my actual internet connection, because sometimes I'm getting some lag spikes, and I believe depending on the severity of the lag spike, I am eventually kicked.
Oh, Mandrill, don't worry about the unqueue, Beanie. Like, there's not a lot of time. You guys concentrate on your game. That's on us, sadly.
Yeah. No issue. I mean, if you can hear us and can react in time, that's all the better. But it's really no biggie. I mean, I can still give some commentary. You know, I can still watch the stream. It's really not that big of a deal.
You can't, however, possibly like try to think of what those players are going to do, because they are definitely doing some unexpected stuff all over.
Yeah, definitely. I guess something that I would say is that UnprecedentedStudios really wants those wall breaks, and I think he shouldn't be that greedy, because Maniac has shown that he will take everything to defend himself against those wall breaks. So that is quite important. And also Unprecedented. Quite a few combo opportunities that he's not taking. So he gets the openings, but he doesn't finish the combo. He doesn't open up the combo.
Alright, I don't know if maybe the game has synced somehow for me, or those players are just doing stuff which completely blows my mind. I guess watching archives will verify that. No, I think we're fine.
Yeah, so right now on screen we have... Okay, it doesn't work.
So Mandrill Maniac takes the first life bar. We're on final life bars. And the combo kick gets punished with Superman Punch. However...
Yeah, your game is synced properly. So that punish is probably not the go-to punish, especially since you can't really chunk up afterwards. Very long recovery on that punish.
Oh, and the missed shadow counter opportunity. The run gets grabbed, as it should. Ooh, big Superman punch. Do it again, just do it again. Chip will kill him. I didn't think of that. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I butchered it. Mandrill Maniac.
I just saw it. Oh no, the grab.
Takes it back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my heart hurts.
Those last 3 reads were on point.
Oh god. Oh, Mr. Voice in my head, we have a person saying that stream is extremely laggy. So, my guardian angel, if you can hear it and possibly do anything about it, I would be grateful. And Dingo's calling me out on jinxing it, yeah. Well, my bad. Right, Medi, are you in? Is everything fine?
Yes, I am in. Everything is hopefully fine for now. I mean, you know, as long as I can keep commentating on every other match, that's
right. I hear different voices in my head, and they are saying that the stream quality is fine. So, dear Solid, I don't want to read your nick, that's a bit complex. Maybe that is sadly on your end. Guys, the bitrate has lowered. We're in for some low bitrate action. What's this called? I don't remember.
And I haven't quite paid attention, but Aganos, wow, this costume is quite something, isn't it? A Tesla coil?
He looks like he escaped from Saberwolf's stage.
Oh yes, yeah, he just is Saberwolf's stage.
Like, what are those? Like bases in Command & Conquer that you can move around and set up?
The Tesla coil towers from the Soviets.
Oh, while we are on that, Mandrill Maniac just takes half the life bar away.
Yeah.
And keeps the zone out. However,
solid opening, but that is not something you want to do. You can't really confirm. I mean, you can confirm it because the opponent is very is staggered, but still, not something that you should just throw out.
It gets broken, and the shadow gets punished.
Yeah.
Oh, armor takes the hit.
Yeah, that's what
Aganos about to utilize that.
Take advantage of the armor. Ooh, he can catch Riptor right after her invincibility frame from her backdash. Really well done. Yeah. Damage on a 36% for
and the life bar is gone. Great.
Yeah.
Right. It might be hard for Unprecedented. However, this character definitely has the potential to take a lot of life bar in a quick hit.
Yes, of course. Those walls can really hurt. And that was
right, can Shadow counter that? He has no meter for that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Shadow counter then gets blown up. And we see a counter break. Oh, come on. Can he do it? Can he do it, guys? He decides to go for chance. I don't know if that's great. Right.
Yeah, he really doesn't
this might seem like a bad idea, however, Maniac doesn't have an instinct. So in theory, Aganos can kill him before that happens.
Oh, but it's not looking good. Punish!
Come on, everyone can die.
Oh no! The tank!
Oh my god!
Oh, so unfortunate.
The Maniac steals the round after possibly getting like comeback on. Oh lord!
It was looking really good for Unprecedented here.
Oh, it's 4-1 for Mandrill Maniac.
Those are really close matches. Really high quality.
What do you think Unprecedented should do to like change the course?
I think Unprecedented needs to be a bit more patient and exploit more openings, because he does get openings. He gets those jabs. He gets those lariats. But he doesn't realize he's getting them. He's not quite comfortable with just continuing a combo. I believe he's very scared. He needs a bit more confident in landing his openings and capitalizing on them.
And the one thing I notice is that Unprecedented doesn't use the natural devastation combos. I think I got the name right.
Yes. The natural
Shadow Rocks thingy. Because that, just by using that, he drastically raises the chances of winning.
Exactly. Full screen, it is unbreakable. And you get resources for it, and you only need one Shadow Bar to convert of it. It deals a lot of easy unbreakable damage. One of Aganos' best tools for sure, for just one bar. He does need to...
Right, Unprecedented keeping Riptor in the corner. Oh, however, Shadow Clever Girl goes through.
Yeah. Yes. I haven't seen Maniac go a lot for the flip out. The flip out is usually something that people are very likely to break. But if it's used very seldomly, it can definitely be a surprise. And wow, it's really amazing how Maniac continues to move around with Clever Girl and not really be punished for it. We have seen maybe 1 or 2 punishes, and the armor just eats through everything.
Just saves him, and he's going to get those chunks back.
Yes.
Also gets the corner. That's like a great scenario.
Aganos has really big corner carry on his combos. And the wall is up.
Oh, Mandrill Maniac whips a lot of those runs into grabs.
Yes.
That's something he has to work on. Like,
Oh my god.
That's not the greatest idea, mister.
That's not something that you want. You don't want to just do it without.
What?
Both miss each other.
Don't grab at me. Don't run
It was
at
just a
me.
raw hit. That was really risky. That was extremely risky for Unprecedented there. We just
Wait, I still have the grabs, and will we see Ultra? No!
No, that was most likely a missed input. Oh no, he didn't get the finish!
No, not again! Oh no, I
Can Maniac
I'm
make
so
the comeback? Only a true master. He does get the knockdown. Oh, yeah, okay.
And that's it.
He didn't
That's
get
it. The score is 2-4.
So what I have, so usually, I mean, at least from what I remember, Riptor can always set down a flame carpet after any grab. Isn't that right? And I haven't really seen Maniac capitalize on that.
Clue. I have no clue, actually. I
There's-
haven't
there's-
played myself any Riptor for a long time.
there's-
Well, my go-to definitely, and probably yours, is Obvious.
Yes.
He's like our Discord Obvious player. Of course, there are plenty
I'm
other
pretty sure.
people who come to mind.
I'm pretty sure you can put up a flame carpet there. And what I've also, I believe, I've never seen Maniac use Riptor's special 3-hit overhead. That can also be really, really strong.
Well, that can be strong, but I think that this overhead doesn't actually go through the armor.
Yes,
does it?
but it still is 3 hits, you know, to chip away at the armor. Even if it didn't punch through the armor.
Alright, I am filled with positive energy. I saw Unprecedented take this set back. He gets the game after 3-game streak. I want to see some Aganos action. I want to see some dinosaurs punch through walls. Come on. Are we letting intros rock?
Yes,
Oh, sorry guys, sorry, I didn't intend the fun. Like my heart hurts.
Oh,
the Q
armor
button shreds
immediately.
him of instinct.
Jesus, that is rough. And again, Maniac just keeps jumping in and Unprecedented just trying to throw out some buttons, but you can't just do that if the opponent is jumping. You need to be a bit more patient. You need to observe the opponent. Observe the dinosaur.
Reminder, dear viewers, you can think that jump heavy punch with 3. Oh, I might have gotten disconnected. Maybe is the game still going on?
I also had a lag. I believe it was for everyone. The game also doesn't seem to be disconnected. So, yeah.
Dear voice in my head about the situation.
Oh, you have been disconnected, Sonny. Okay. I'll be on it. The problem is if I alt tab, I believe I'm very likely to get disconnected as well. But
No. I will just join via Xbox.
yeah. Okay.
That's the amazing tech, and I
So,
will
yeah.
not interrupt you.
And that is also something that Unprecedented should keep in mind. Yes, the light. Maniac breaking lots of combos, lots of openings. A light shadow counter, but it doesn't matter. There's still the armor to help him out. And he should be able to chunk up and still kill, but the ender level wasn't quite there. Oh my god. Still doesn't matter. Riptor eats the rock. Second life bar. Barely blocks the low. It was almost hit by that. Oh, and then we still... the lariat didn't quite reach. Random shadow DP, because why not? And then we
So
have the fireball.
sadly, on my end, I cannot actually watch the stream as my connection isn't at well. So I'm just watching those live bar, and suddenly, like, a huge chunk of red live bar.
Yes.
And I feel really sad.
So in that match in particular, Mandrill was extremely successful with just jumping in. He realizes how weak Unprecedented's anti-air game actually is, and it's really costing him.
Oh,
And
I forgot to go to spectate. However, guys, everything's fine.
Everything is fine. So yeah, impressive. Just some more patience. So I would say they're pretty much equal when it just comes to general brawling, some reads and wake ups, and that sort of stuff. But the neutral Mandrill definitely has the advantage there, because Unprecedented really likes to go in, but against Riptor it doesn't quite work that way. You have to be on the defensive. Especially on full screen. You can't just jump in like that, or you can't just get jumped on. That is also
what I mentioned a bit ago when we talked a bit before the stream is that Riptor is definitely the character which you can shadow counter a lot. However, Unprecedented doesn't really go for that option.
Yeah, he went for it like twice or thrice, but really not on a regular basis. Whereas you really should do it on a regular basis.
Yeah, this character just begs you to... She has 7 moves which you can in theory shadow counter if you're fast enough.
Yes.
So if you shadow counter double roundhouse for breakfast every day, you really like to play versus this character.
Riptor's pressure is incredibly strong, but it is balanced beautifully by just Killer Instinct's general weakness of multi-hitting buttons. Shadow counters are really powerful, and they should be used. And it's definitely a huge balancing factor.
Unprecedented really gets a lot using his sweep.
Yes.
The insidious button.
And the life lead. Maniac just full screen pop off his instinct.
Oh, I don't think the wall is that great of an idea. However, who am I?
It did work out.
It did work out, exactly.
Aganos definitely has the advantage there, but those random Superman punches that really costing him.
Is the wall still standing?
Yes, it is still standing. He only was knocked down once. Yes. So for those who don't know, those walls have green.
Beautiful reaction. He takes 40% off. Punishes with the grab. Alright, come on. Punch him one more.
Oh, another punch. Man, those random ass punches. Sometimes they're killing him, and sometimes they're killing Maniac. Damn. Those were
Mandrill
some very
really
confident punches.
He really likes to escape with his run, however, this sweep catches him.
Yes.
More often than not.
Aganos really has moves that are very active, and usually against most characters, backdash into heavy kick, into the heavy kick follow up, back run follow up. It's sort of like a DP, like a meterless DP for Riptor. But against some characters like Aganos who really like to, just go for a very long sweep, get some chunks in another sweep. You really can't do that. You need to sit it out. You need to get pushed back a little and regain your ground there. No easy way out with just your back run.
Right. 3-5. Red skins. Let's see how this goes out.
I really like it when the players are switching their colors frequently. Gives it a bit more
I'm on the other side of the fence. I like to play with the same color all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I personally like to play as, but just from a viewer point of view.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good point.
Especially costume swaps, because Killer Instinct has fantastic costumes, and everybody needs to see all of them.
All of them.
Yes, exactly. Aganos especially. I mean, look at him. He has rocks, he has metal, he has Tesla coils, he has everything.
Oh no! Drops the combo. He could even end with a punch.
Yes, exactly. The wall is there.
And the damage difference would be like
enormous.
Amazing. Right, still gets the combo.
Oh, that was a very early breaker. That was definitely a gas break from Maniac. Oh, what else? But I'm also noticing Unprecedented doesn't really like to do back throws, even though maybe it's more beneficial for him. Oh, and Maniac got him. Maniac goes for a break, goes for an early break very, very often. But at key moments like these, Maniac can be very patient, and that sort of erratic break behavior is really, really powerful. If you're very unpredictable with your breaks, then your opponent just doesn't know when to attempt to counter break.
It's like amazing of this game that just the combo system adds another layer.
Yes, exactly. Only with just 2-hit combos that can be so deciding.
Oh, the
huge knockout. Level 4 damage under 44% misses.
Oh,
but unfortunately, Unprecedented doesn't quite take advantage of it. Just pushes Riptor away. Maybe that's what he wants.
And
but
this time we get a break.
He really does need to catch up a little bit. He's dangerously close to ultra level. That's what I'm talking about. He gets those openings, but he doesn't quite capitalize on them. And that just means Maniac gets 3 combo breaks for every second opener that Unprecedented does. And that's what you really want to avoid.
So this call is 6-3. We're slowly approaching the first set point.
Yes.
This game could be the last one. I really hope Unprecedented will work. Will not just be defeated in this first game. I hope he will, make him pay, make him work for it. If Mandrill is going to win,
if you're going
he has
down,
to really
give them a fight.
Come on, Unprecedented.
Okay.
So we got so this sudden pause was again our small
production crew
conversation. Yeah.
Our production crew talking to us over the microphone. So yeah, potentially last game for this set.
I really hope not. I really. Fingers crossed.
But at the same time, I would really say that Riptor is favored in that matchup.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, especially because of her mobility. She can just run away very quickly. It's really a bit difficult for Aganos to just catch her. It's the grab. Yeah, using.
I'm not. Alright, go on.
Using a chunk up as a whiff punish for that sort of thing is also really good. If you don't have chunks and you see your opponent do something, just chunk up.
I'm not personally familiar with this matchup, so we're learning stuff with you guys. However, for what, in theory, I understand the sweep of Riptor really matters in this matchup. But what I see right now is that the grab gets a lot of results.
Yeah, Maniac only really likes to use Riptor's sweep during instinct. Outside of that, not that much. I mean, but Riptor during instinct really gets an enormous tail. Absolutely incredible range.
Gets grabbed, and yeah, what's the name of this club? Peacekeeper? Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic anti-air.
Yes. So the wall should still be standing. Still a looming threat.
It's not standing. What happened?
I
Right,
think
get
it's
the
still
grab.
standing.
Has one chunk, can go through a hit.
The wall is there again, but huge lockout, unfortunately. Wasn't knocked down, which means that... Oh no.
Oh, we have this situation again. The armor is all over the place. Oh, and sadly, that's probably it. Exactly. Mandrill Maniac finishes the job. 7-3.
Huge lockout on the heavies, so... That match really didn't look so bad for Unprecedented, but he didn't break heavies 2 times in a row, and you can't just do that. In Killer Instinct, if you're letting 2 heavy specials, heavy auto doubles, no matter what rock, at the very beginning of a combo, you're eating 30 to 40% damage at least. And if you're on your last life bar, that is deadly. You really can't do that.
The heavies are definitely the biggest points of stress in the breaker game. Oh, I'm usually letting those rock. Like, I'm not taking. I'd rather see someone do heavy into light linker into heavy, and me having still a chance.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
comparison to seeing this huge lockout icon.
And having that
And
sort
knowing
of patience
that
is
you
key, but
can do, and knowing that you can do nothing about those heavies, and your life just.
But nonetheless, GG's to our competitors. We will be taking a very short break, and we will continue with another Riptor versus Aganos matchup after the break. We have LetalisVenator versus Keith, 2 very high profile players. Stay tuned for some really high quality gameplay.
See you. And we're back.
We are back, guys.
I see.
Letalis and Keith will be with us shortly.
I see some
I
new
hope they're
faces
listening.
in
I hope
chat.
they're ready for some really, really high quality gameplay. I really hope they're giving it their best. After all,
yeah, definitely both Letalis and Keith plenty of tournament presence. Letalis recently several top 8. Keith, from what I've heard, had results in season 2 and 1. However, he has a presence. He's definitely one of the best Riptor players.
Oh, definitely. He at almost every tournament, he's there, man. He's giving the other boys a very tough time.
So, possibly every single complaint we had towards our previous competitors. Yeah, so it seems the guys are going at it, so can't wait.
Okay, so there's one issue. I'm seeing neither of them in the lobby, and I was kicked from the lobby.
All right. So, just to clarify, as guys are in the chat, Keith got top 8 in season 3. I haven't seen those, but I haven't seen everything. So, pardon on my end. And Natalis says that his first top 8 was in season 2. What I'm saying is that you have plenty of results right now. So, just to clarify, I'm sorry if anyone felt bad. I just wanted to introduce such great players, and they're waiting each other out. The grab goes on, the reverse grab. And Letalis has the corner. Knockdown, will he place a wall? No, he will get grabbed for his heavies. And the shadow counter goes in. Alright, Keith knockdown, setup, what will give you result? Oh, Letalis is really reading him pretty well on defense. And that's the combo I mentioned back there. Will this life bar be gone? It is. Dead. Alright, how will he react to that? What will be his... The flame carpet gets beaten. The sweeps are seeing some action. Ooh, Letal is going for an interesting option with his counter breaker. Get smacked with a grab. The optimal opener, the heavies. Yamakan went wrong with this. He's on a pixel. That's sad. And Letalis takes the fast game.
And here we can also really see the difference. Unfortunately, I was unable to get into the lobby. It is unfortunate.
No.
It just takes a very long time for me to restart the game, and the Windows version of the game takes a very long time for me to restart. And yeah, but I'm not seeing Keith. That is the problem. So yeah, unfortunately, I probably will not be able to really bring much commentary. Oh no, Keith is suddenly I see Keith. Wow. Since
right, for me, the game is going on, so I'll just do the talking.
Okay, yeah. So what I was wanting to say is that we saw the Shadow a natural disaster right there, and we saw how much unbreakable damage it did, and it really is, as we have seen right here, one of Aganos'.
It's a game changer without any doubt.
And we also really see Aganos sort of instinctively go for the close medium punch manual that Aganos has. It's an unreactable overhead that staggers. And to combo into natural disaster, Aganos really needs that stagger because it's very long stuff.
But he has two options. He can, from what I remember, do it from the medium overhead and with the heavy. So,
and then
that's a great reaction on screen freeze from Letalis.
Wow.
I kinda dozed off, and at the start of the game, Keith had huge advantage. However, Aganos, Letalis definitely came back, and now Keith has. Oh, he grabbed him out of the Superman punch. The lockout on Letalis' part, and the great extension of the combo. We have grab, the overhead, what's the mix up, another grab, that's death. Simple and clean.
So we've also seen in Mandrill versus Mandrill versus Unprecedented. We also saw Riptor grabbing Aganos out of the Shadow Superman punch quite a few times. So, as we're not really extremely familiar with the frame data, maybe someone in chat knows. Is it always possible for a running Riptor to grab Aganos out of the Shadow Superman punch on reaction, or do you have to sort of read it?
Because from what I understand, if on Wake Up Aganos does the Superman punch, you can input during the screen freeze the grab.
Yes.
And it will work.
Yes, I was just asking. Maybe Riptor's grab out of her run maybe it has more startup. But
well,
I mean, since we've seen it land so many times, we can only assume that it just doesn't work out that way.
All right, we're going to Forbidden Archive. Let's see how this goes out.
What I would really like to see is some stage ultras. That would be really nice to see. And of course, this stage.
This rock that deals so much on the hit. Alright, 3 chunks, meaty rock. What's going on? The read on the grab gets reward. Letalis has not been touched. As I speak, he gets grabbed.
Oh my.
Fantastic option. However, yeah, a bit more.
Really well done. The instinct though. Riptor's instinct really putting in some work there. Counter break.
Like, what's more to say? He read him like a book.
Yes. Wow. We got it with three.
And the instinct is gone.
Really big. You can just take some hits like that. Huge missed break there. Lots of damage. 42%.
2%.
You miss a break and you eat the damage.
The 20% for a jump button into grab.
God. That was a rather unusual shadow counter attempt. And he's dead. He's just dead. He doesn't even
He's
need
not
to super
even. Yeah,
punch.
he's not even going to punch him. Like, just murder.
Man, that was brutal, you know, finishing off your opponent not just with one punch, but with multiple projectiles? Dude. That must hurt.
Dude, like, are we even playing a fighting game? Because, you know, he just shot him.
Yeah, man.
Alright, 2-1 score for Letalis in this really ungrateful matchup. So great work from him.
Yeah, he really shows his patience. Letalis, very well known for his, you know, just for his ability to gauge the opponent and to stay collected. Are we going to see a random theme? I mean, the hidden lore is on Devil's Landing. You never pick Devil's Landing.
Well, I don't really care for themes because on my client the music is completely off. By music I mean theme. So yes. I have no interest in that. So I don't know.
We see the golden Aganos coming up. Letalis really feeling himself, you know, showing some bling.
Yeah, what was his name? Midas touch, yeah, went through.
Yes, exactly.
Turned Aganos into gold. You can sell him for this epic loot.
And we see a surprising amount of jumping heavy punches of Aganos here, and it's working every time.
Alright, I feel pleased because he's also throwing out chunks of gold.
Very, very expensive golem right there.
Oh, the shadow gets grabbed out.
Oh, he got the cross up to follow up.
And decides to reset in this weird way. We have a knockdown and the combo one chunk. What's now coming up?
No chunks left. Very vulnerable right now. Huh? He did get the grab. He faked something. He tried to jump out, but that just didn't work out.
Oh, an interesting juggle.
Yeah, one of the more unusual juggles that sends the opponent far, far away. Not sure if that didn't just help Keith, you know, right there to, you know, recollect his thoughts and, you know, just pop instinct. And if you're full screen, popping instinct for Riptor definitely beneficial. That tail is very scary for Aganos. Aganos does not want to deal with that tail from instinct range.
Alright. The carpet is on, the mortar is on, decides to go for a grab. Heavy knockdown, overhead. Alright, low went in, watch your toes. And the heavy break. Oh, that range.
Keith got a good chunk of damage in before he went to his second life bar. he did get too low.
And decides not to break, still scared to break, heavy knockdown mortars coming up, and the grab kills him.
Riptor grab pressure, so scary. Those projectiles are looming around. What's she gonna do? A backdash, gets hit by the projectiles. Anything else gets hit.
The funny thing is, throughout this whole sequence of Keith bullying Letalis, I had this thought in my head that if Letalis catches him with an opener, he can basically make the health bar equal at any simple point.
Yeah, he did have resources available. He had
shadows, he had 2 bars of them. I think he didn't have any chunks, however, he has options to do those combos chunkless. They just don't deal that much damage.
Yes. And I mean, even if you want to go for...
Oh, we have reverse gold skin.
Oh,
maybe actually Keith had gold skin previously, but I just concentrated on Aganos having gold skin, the small gold on his side.
I think Keith didn't have the gold skin. Maybe it's it's a hidden ritual,
But I don't know if you want to do that actually, because Letalis picked golden and he lost. The meaty doesn't work properly.
Kind of dominance, You pick gold, you lose. I pick gold, I win.
2 breaks in quick succession.
That wall is very scary. Oh, the heavy lockout.
Oh, will this kill?
That will hurt so much. Oh my god.
This kills 50%.
Heavy manual.
Death.
Oh, that was a heavy auto at the end, right?
And Letalis haven't even taken more than 10% of his life bar.
Aganos really putting in the work here. Hit by the low projectile, that is really mean.
Oh, the shadow roll gets beaten. Keith
really good reaction.
Capitalizes on this combo.
And
it kills 68%. Damage.
Just short of 69%. How could you kill?
Oh god. Instant activation, however. Oh, that's an interesting option. Refuels 4 chunks. What we are going to see.
Chunky Aganos. That's going to be a lot of pressure. Just gets grabbed in the corner and suddenly the situation is reversed. But Letalis still has a lot of life to work with. Keith, really low life. The next special opener is killed. What's he gonna do?
That is so tense.
It is so scary. And he gets a rock to the face. It is very difficult to get in that situation.
In both previous games in which Aganos won, he won with a rock. With a projectile, he just doom murdered him.
Yeah. I mean, the key to, get off of Aganos' very suppressive neutral with chunks and stuff is, to just never let him get a chance to re-chunk. Because those chunks are really, really powerful.
Right, going into game number 6.
3-2 for Letalis. Very even games for the most part. But it usually goes like this. One person dominates one life bar, and then somehow they get complacent or anything like that. And the other person just makes a comeback for one whole life bar again. And
a few days ago, I went through the archives of the previous week, and man, whenever Sam or Apex got instinct, the game would completely switch gears. Like whoever popped instinct could just deal as much pain as possible in those 15 seconds.
Yes. I would argue that the instincts for these two characters aren't quite as swingy. They don't deal as much damage as other instincts. Other instincts just lead to much more damage, and these two instincts are much more for space control, resource generation, range, rather than just raw damage.
We just make your annoying tools.
But in this matchup in particular, it also leads to huge damage because the matchup is not extremely combo heavy. It really comes down to who can get in first.
I really like that trade before, where the Fire Breath traded with Shadow Roll. Alright, Shadow Clever Girl, this juggle will kill. Or not? Am I going to lie? I lied. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
And Superman Punch even be like...
I believe he could have killed if he just did one more juggle and then the Shadow Cash out.
Oh.
That tail, it's so long.
I would be heartbroken if it happened to me.
Riptor really loves her tail. Alright, another grab. So many grabs. Letalis just doesn't want to do anything. And I believe we haven't seen any Shadow Lariat dodges so far. No Shadow Lariat counters.
You're completely right on that.
So Shadow Lariat is a very potent combo starter and immune to grab. So that's definitely something you should keep in mind, and you should use it against very grab-heavy players.
Right, so we have a new someone new in our chat saying that so boring Aganos. I'd like to change this phrasing a little bit. He's put in a really tough spot and you can't really show off in this place.
Yes. And also the beauty of Aganos is that Aganos is a rather slow, methodic character. But he can also generate some major hype. Those wall breaks, man, they can be rough for the opponent. Those walls do about 20% free, quote-unquote, damage. It's insane. You can very quickly turn around the opponent. You can corner him very quickly. Suddenly he has no way to get away from you anymore. One wall can really make the difference.
Alright, how will this plays out? I'm like curious what those two players will decide to even start with. Is Letalis going to just throw out low chunk at the start?
Yeah, it is. It is a good
I was
too.
kind of right, kind of wrong.
Well, Letalis did try to probably intentionally take a chunk of armor to get a combo in, but he wasn't in range. And now he's out of chunks. He gets the knockdown. Incredible block on the overhead though. That is very tough to react to, if not even impossible online.
Have we seen like 5 throws this game from Keith?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh,
what was that?
That was
random boulder roll. Okay, interesting choice there.
Some really hard read, which because Keith did nothing, looked up to really sit.
Yeah, he probably expected to get hit and tried to shadow cancel, but there was no hit.
Oh, I enjoyed that. This double grab whiff. Serious.
And the Superman punch. Oh, instant activation.
Oh, why did he choose not to shadow counter?
You mean the chalice? Oh, you mean Keith? Yeah, that was weird. Maybe he wasn't quite confident, or maybe he thought he would get a better opener?
Emitter of Spanish, like.
Yeah. Oh, that was an unscaled grab.
Yeah. That dealt 17, however, it can deal like 19. Previously.
Yeah. It's a lot of damage. Those small openings, Aganos only needs to open you up once, and he gains chunks, and he can pressure you again. But not if he is getting knocked down, though. He's in the corner, pops Instinct, tries
Pops
to
Instinct, and both players just stand there.
And again, another really beautiful high block of Letalis. He's really blocking those very quick overheads.
His defense is really great. Oh, and I love this combo.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a very shadow lariat.
Hitting. What? Has it like happened in like a few seconds for you?
That was what even happened there? I mean, Riptor's invincibility frames probably were over, and
like I haven't even like my brain hasn't even processed the hit, and Aganos went straight into Ultra.
That was a really quick Ultra. I can only imagine that these players are using the Ultra shortcut for ease of use, I guess. So for those who don't know, usually, every character has the usual Ultra input, which is just a special, an input for a special move, followed by either three punches or 3 kicks. But everybody can enable auto combo mode, and you can enable them for ultras only, and then you only need to press forward plus 3 punches or 3 kicks depending on the character, and then the character will just easily do their ultimate, which in situations like these just might give you the edge. Maybe you just don't quite have the time to input the ultra at the correct time, and just makes it that much easier. So yeah, we're really seeing a back and forth between Letalis and Keith. Very
has the corner opens up, however, decides to end the combo early. Oh, this pressure, the light into light into light. Yeah. Lockout on heavies. Aganos is going to capitalize on that. 3 chunks. Are we going to see a wall? No.
Oh.
Reads the sweep. Oh my god, this is going to hurt.
Ooh.
Not quite death, but 45%. It's not something you want to see.
So those very close Superman punches, they can actually be broken. Only the ones from very far away are unbreakable.
And we see counter breaker goes in. I'm not sure if Keith had to do the shadow.
Sometimes you just need to take the risk to make something happen. You really needed that.
I am still so like excited with Aganos heavy kick walk beating Riptor's sweep. That was cool. I really liked that, and I. All right.
It's
big grab gets...
You see the Superman punch and then it just gets grabbed. It's so anticlimactic. Oh, and he just strips those chunks away. Riptor jumping heavy punch. Huge jump into it, especially against Aganos for stripping those chunks.
I'm surprised. You can shadow counter that unless you do it really low. However, I haven't seen Letalis shadow countering that, which surprises me.
Yes.
And beautiful reaction
from Keith. Perfect recapture into immediate ultra. Beautiful response.
What's the score then? Is it 4-4 for now?
I believe yes, it is 4-4.
This set
really
is
even matches.
Really even, exactly. So, alright, Mixed Tea Cake says that he wants to commentate. And from what I understand, you are free to apply for that. I think on the Twitter, you can find the links to like apply for commentary. Or just speak to Atsu, either on Discord or on Twitter. he will let you. He will help you. If you're up for commentary, like we are, both me and Medi, he will help you. He will give you a chance. You'll have
definitely
an option.
And just getting into the Discord, talking to people, really a great way to get started here in this community. And it is a great community, by the way. This the Killer Instinct Discord community, an amazing place. Gets hit by the low chunk. The low chunk is so sneaky. But Aganos, only one chunk left. Stripped again by the jumping heavy punch. Shadow counter is available now though, and I believe he's going to need it very soon. There, for example, yes!
Amazing shadow counter. 21%, 2 chunks on board. The run gets punished, however breaks occur. Alright, we get the recap. This combo can deal a lot of damage, however gets dropped.
Really scrambly right there. Some pressure, jumps out of the grab. Letalis grabs one too many times and he just says, oh well, if you're gonna grab me, I'm gonna jump. Screw this. But he's gonna come it again. And grab again, that must be so
Riptor's
frustrating.
grab deals a lot of damage. It's like one of the most hurting. What?
Oh, that was so close. And he's just
and it hit him! It hit him at the beginning.
I thought that my game desynced right there for a moment. That was some wild stuff.
Are we even seeing the things you guys see on the stream?
Oh no. He's not confident in the punch. Okay, I believe my game my game. Yes, my game is definitely desynced.
I don't know if mine
same thing
at desynced. But right now Riptor keeps Aganos player in the corner. There's some knockdown, instinct activation, heavies get broken. Just there's so much stuff going in such a quick succession. We grab the baseball bat going in. Oh my god. Both players are in danger. Anything could kill. No, what? Letalis, what happened? No. And we don't.
Oh no.
As you guys can probably tell, Aganos and Riptor can't really talk due to being a golem and a dinosaur. So Vitaunt is actually the best way to communicate for those characters. And this taunt definitely said, get good scrub. Oh, I'm interested. What happened for Letalis? Is it like a drop? Is it like a lag?
I can only imagine it being a drop. I mean,
right,
just,
so
maybe for
giving us a bit of the information in the chat, saying that 2 bags happened during that match. Yeah, he said that he got hit in between rounds. I believe me and Maddie saw that, and I was like so interested, like what happened? That's not supposed to happen. Sniffle says that he saw that as well. Only on Devil's Landing, the best box.
So unfortunately, the Killer Instinct online problems continue, as I was completely desynced for the last third of the match.
The saga goes on, alright. The roll gets blocked. However, Letalis quickly breaks the combo, has him in the corner. Heavies get broken. Right, the tech grab. However, not the second time. Quick overhead.
For the first time, I believe. But Riptor doesn't really get that much of the overhead. It is pretty fast. It is non-reactable. The tech and another grab! My goodness! Those grabs!
I want to see
work so well.
I'm going to imagine that if this game goes to 6-6, Letalis will pull off Shadow Lariat first time. Oh,
the shadow!
Gets and the corner. What more could you ask for? Right, now has instinct. If I was going to say if Keith decides to do something weird and the Letalis pops instinct, there's going to be plenty of damage.
Ooh, he was prepared for the grab and grabbed Riptor right out of the dash. Jesus, that was a very long range grab. Aganos definitely with the advantage right here. Another grab. Yeah. Riptor gets the taste of her own medicine right there. Missed the shadow counter. Huge opportunity lost. But doesn't even matter. Riptor was Keith could have just blocked her and the fireballs could have chipped Aganos out, but no. He went for probably a grab and was punished for it.
I was so intrigued by the 2 low rocks combo, and I'm really sad that Letalis didn't catch this combo, didn't continue, but still 5-5. This is one of the most even and most interesting sets we've ever had here. Like, yeah, I can't really recall if we have ever had a 5-5 score.
I believe we too had a 5-5. Or at least very close to it.
I think you were at... Oh, you might be actually right. Yeah. Because I thought that you were winning 6-2, 6-4.
No, I believe that was much earlier. I believe we were very, very close during our very last matches in that first 7.
Oh,
but that doesn't matter too much right now.
In the chat, hello.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. We definitely went to 6-6. Because I remember I had 6-5 lead. Then you beat me and you taunted me. Remember this part?
And
the communication.
The round starts with a grab. So grabs definitely.
Grab and low rock. That's like the recipe for those games. Low rock again, that's amazing meaty, but lows get
because these players are very high profile players, maybe that is what the match really boils down to, but maybe it's also just personal player preference, you know? Never quite know.
Right, we're at 5-5. So we're going to see, what I want to see is each of those players get a match.
Oh my god, those players are really going in it with right now.
And in the last game, I want Letalis to do Shadow Lariat to beat the grab. First time in this set.
That was a very interesting opener. I believe Keith tried to press something to beat the Shadow Boulder, but she was beaten by it. And as a result, Aganos gets the chunk up. Two chunks. Meter about the same. And he just decides to chip out Aganos. Good decision on that part.
If you can do it, do it. That's always. Get the life bar out. Because otherwise you're going to have this thought of, I need to chip him out, I need to take this small life bar away, everything is free.
So I believe from that Shadow Lariat, I think Letalis tried to bait out a grab, but I think he did it a bit too early. I believe he was still a block stun right there.
Jumps out of the grab. And keep running in, going for grab again. This trick works, why would anyone want to change it?
Broken on the Shadow Throw by Keith. Huge block on the street there by Letalis. That sweep definitely one of Riptor's best tools in that matchup. But
and the rock takes him out at the end of the invincibility frames. Letalis
keeps us cool and even through Riptor's instinct powers through.
Letalis with a score 6-5 on a set point. Are we going to see the Shadow Lariat beat the grab? Like, that's the interesting thing for me.
Yes, we need to see it at least once. Letalis tried so hard there, but...
Maybe it's because we don't see... Me and you, we don't see this matchup that often. But is there a reason why Letalis wouldn't want to do Shadow Lariat in neutral?
I mean, because it is easily shadow counterable.
Yeah, yes, of course.
I believe it's also relatively slow in the sense.
But what I'm trying to point out is he's doing this. He's representing this option in other sets. I'm pretty sure he does. So why is he restraining himself from doing that here? That's what like bugs me all this time.
Mm. Maybe he really, maybe he thinks he can beat the grab in other ways. Maybe he really set out to beat the grab by jumping.
Well, the Lariat is catching the run back a lot.
Mm. In the corner now.
Oh, blocks the overhead.
For the overhead. But as you know, I mean, Aganos has an insane overhead, only at 10 or 11 frames started.
Great punish. Oh, a read on the grab.
But Aganos has no real usable lows that he can combo off of. So the default block position against Aganos up close should always be high.
Yeah, good point.
That's that really good overhead.
Oh, interesting.
He really wanted the wall, grabs the wall, converts it into a club,
and decides to go.
Oh, that was not the moment to do a DP there.
Alright,
Aganos did have 0 chunks.
You don't have that much health. Come on, if you have to do some, if you can deliver, it's now. Just watch out. What? That was weird. Invasion. Oh, whipped grab into another grab.
An incredible high block again.
Only a true master.
Ooh, man, can
Alright, can he do it? Can he do it? Alright, you need 10 more of those. Come on.
Come on, Shadow Lariat, let's go.
Oh, that's a great reaction. Punishes the button. Locks out on medium. Alright, what's for breakfast? Come on. Oh my god, that's so scary. Half of it is gone. Half of it is gone.
Another swing.
Knockdown.
He needs to get a...
Alright. Doesn't get punished for the attempt. What's going to happen? Alright, this doesn't combo. And Letalis jab into Superman punch and that nightmare.
That was super close though.
That was high.
Goodness. One combo opener away from victory there.
Congratulations to those two players. Great set. I am so happy to be here with you, Mehdi. Like, we couldn't have asked for a better set to commentate.
Definitely. That was some very high quality Killer Instinct. Really nice to see, especially with characters that aren't all that widespread. And that matchup in particular, you don't see of it very often.
Mehdi, have you seen the chat?
What have we seen? Letalis
pointing out that the taunt didn't work. Diplomacy has failed. Alright. Okay. And that's it for today. We had 2 sets of the same matchup, but what we saw was completely different. However, I feel that both sets were really on this crumbly side. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. I believe it really might just be the matchup. Playing that matchup very methodically is very mind draining. And at some point, you just say, well, just go in, fuck it. So
Unprecedented, don't think like that. It was definitely a pleasure to watch your set as well. Just, that's a great opportunity, especially for you, you've played this exact matchup, you made some mistakes, fine, everyone does that. You're going to make mistakes for eternity. And here you could see a better player show you what are the options, what are the go-tos for that matchup. So that's a great learning opportunity for you. And for us, it was an interesting singularity of thoughts. I hope but we will not have this particular scenario as well. I hope for more character diversity.
Yeah, but it really
this
makes
one
an interesting
time
experience once in a while. Exactly, just one
once
time.
in a while.
Yeah, I mean it's a very educational experience, I think, and having educational experiences from time to time really doesn't hurt. Yeah, all Aganos and Riptor players hopefully could learn something from these two sets and from all levels. And yeah, I'm really grateful to have been here with you, Soundy. It was a
it was a
I believe
pleasure.
we had a really great time. And
we had fun with this.
No, it really was so much fun.
All right, so on a bit more informational side, I'll do the highlights for this on Friday, possibly Saturday. As you can imagine, doing highlights of the set where I'm commentating is going to be an awful experience. So I need some time before this. Every mistake as a commentator will pop up and I'll have to go through this again. I firmly believe that we're going to have an episode next week without any delays. Dear voice in my head, yeah, I just received a confirmation from the DL god himself. So everything's
the god
fine.
Of Devil's Landing.
Yeah. I hope you guys had a wonderful spectacle. If you have any feedback towards us two as commentators, feel free to, hit us.
Yeah, just hit us up on the Discord. We're really grateful for any feedback, for commentating, for the event itself. If you have any suggestions, or just want to share some of your thoughts with us, you're always welcome to message us on the Discord.
All right, so Maddie, any last words?
All I can say is that thank you guys so much for watching. It was a really great evening.
And this Golem versus Dinosaur matchup, we needed some people, and you as a spectators provided this factor. So thank you very much for adding a bit of humanity to this event.
We really hope to see all of you guys in chat. We really hope to see all of you next week at the same time on the same day here in Devil's Landing, week 14. It will be by then.